Alright guys, this is what we're going to hear today. I didn't have to take and come over here, and I had to put a brand new bar across the middle here from tie rod to tie rod there, because they had wound up drove up over a stump, and when they drove over the stump, it bent that bar. It dented the transmission pan in, dented these lines that's up underneath here. So we got to take, and as you can see there, I done put the new pan on there. But these lines here, I've got to take these lines here off. And see, they kind of smashed them right there too, flattened them out there. But the main problem was back here on this. Back here, like as you can see, here's the new pan. I put the new pan, new gasket. I mean, new pan and new. I didn't put the filter. I didn't put a new filter in there because I didn't know that the filter was, in bad. But when you put it up in there, it didn't really want to stick up in there. So I got a new filter. I'm going to drain this out here in a minute, and I'm going to put a new filter up in there. But you can see how these lines are all kinked real bad and bent. I'm going to take in, I got 2 brand new lines for this as well. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change them out, and I got a new filter for it too. Like I said in the past, they got a fleet. They've got a fleet person that comes here and service everything, but they don't ever change the transmission. Even here for the DEF head, one time I had to come and fix this because the O-ring there was busting, and this was leaking for the DEF, and I wound up. You can't just buy the little O-ring. You got to buy the whole. This is like a whole filter system that goes in there, and it was a service run to run out there, get it, run out there, find out what exactly was leaking on it. And I got that, and I come back, and they wasn't happy with what I charged them for it. But I mean, what the hell? I can't just run up and down the road for nothing, So then they wound up ripping the wires out of this. So I'm gonna have to fix these wires here. I tried to call Alltech on this here, but somehow or another he couldn't figure out what this little sensor here did for this right here. And I said, it was running fine until they ripped the wires off there. And he said, I don't think that controls what you're talking about, so I'm gonna fix these wires anyways and see if that's exactly what fixes it. But it goes up there to the thing up there, and it kicks makes the pressure kick in. When you kick the PTO on it, it makes the motor rev up. That's what it does. I could be wrong. I ain't saying I'm not. I'm just saying they said it was running fine, and they drove over a stump, and that's when it quit. That's whenever it stopped. So I'm gonna fix this here, and I got another piece up here I gotta get, and just to see if that was this, because like I said, here's the broken wires. It's out of here, and we'll get that there fixed. But the first thing I gotta do is I'm gonna try and go ahead and start getting these lines put on there. I'm gonna let this drain out, and I'm going to go ahead and change the filter on that anyways, just because I don't want to be driving down the road, and the way that went up in there, I don't want it to just, I don't want it to fall down in the transmission. They won't be pulling on the transmission. So I'm going to put that new piece in there. I'll drain this out. I got a good clean bucket in the truck. I'll just pour, because I just put all this transmission fluid in there brand new. So I'll pull this transmission, I'll pull the pan back off, pull the filter out, put the new filter in. I did get an Allison filter. I don't get them aftermarket. I did get an Allison new one of these filters here. And then we got, like I said, take them lines off. Hopefully them lines won't be too terribly bad today. And we can get them off and get them put back on there. I don't really like working, but they're not going to be here much longer, and they're going to take this bucket truck back up north. So I told them I'd go ahead and I'd get over here and I'd get it done for them. But that bar there, they bent that bar in like a U. And I don't know how. The truck wasn't, you can see it, you can't see it, but it wore that tire there out way faster than it was wearing this tire out. And he said it was kind of all over the road. So other night I put that brand new bar on there, and I got that on there, and it seemed to be doing pretty good. I don't really like how it's got all those threads out there, but the bar it still goes in about that much. So he said them screw pieces are every bit of that long. So there's still plenty of stuff up and in there. So I'll quit rambling on here, and I'll get to draining this here out and getting those lines and stuff off, and see if we can't get this job here wrapped up today. Alright guys, we're going to try to get these lines here off. It's 1.25 inches. Try to keep this bucket here, because they just put brand new, they just paved this parking lot up here where they're at. But the crazy thing is they just dumped a hell of a pile of gravel on where somebody did. On this other side here. Even though it is somewhat kind of warm, even though it is some kind of, you know, it's dry underneath this truck here, still getting my ass soaking wet. Also, when I do this, I always use that Allison transmission fluid for this thing when I do it. I think all I gotta do now is I'm gonna let them drain, and once those drain there, I'm gonna go back here and start another thing here. I should have got 2 buckets, but I didn't. I might look on my truck and see if I got one, but as soon as these here drain, guys, I'll go back here and we'll take them off the transmission. Go ahead and take them off here now. White in there, man, that thing's all, man, I can't believe that thing didn't leak right there, how it's made up and around that piece there. I'll tell you what, that damn thing sure is. This one's gonna be kind of hard here. How did I know it was gonna do that? How did I know that the top was gonna spin? I might have to wind up taking that. I have to wind up taking that small line off there, probably. That's one thing I hate about when they don't, when them ones there do that. This line here, let it go ahead and bring itself on down in there. And I'll be able to get it up and out of the way in just a minute. Put that other one up there. Might be able to hold it up here like this. Won't take but just a little bit, and it'll be just fine. There we go. That might hold it. And like I said, it won't take much. It's just where that line there, it just kind of got it. Just moved it just a little bit. Oh, guys, I'm gonna go over here. I can kind of still see what I'm doing. There it goes. Got it now. Gotta be careful, guys. Don't try to scar up the threads on that right there, just like anything else. It's kind of be easy with it. See, on this one right here, the O-ring's stuck on this line here. So I have to make sure we get that. Make sure it's still in good shape, and it is. We'll put this back up in here. Yeah, still a good O-ring there. Still a good O-ring there. Let's see if I can get this. I might be able to get that filter off by hand, maybe. There it goes. Yeah. Go ahead and change it as well. Because like I said, when them guys, because they don't have me service, the only thing I service on this stuff for them is the direct and the mower and stuff like that. Y'all seen in my other video. With this here, they always on all the truckers, like another big company that just comes around now to service everything that they got, and they pretty much do it. You know, I guess they just do so much volume of it. I guess that's why they can do it the way that they do it. That's the only thing I can think of. That, you know, how they can do it that cheap is what I'm trying to say. These lines here, I'm trying to think of how we're going to get these. Yeah, they'll just pull. We'll go up there now, and I'll go ahead and pull. Get you guys sitting back up in here, and clean my hands here off. Bracket was the problem. That bracket wasn't, I could just slide them right out. And I do gotta go back this way. Get it around that bracket. This bracket's gonna be a whole lot easier when I go to put them back in there, because they're gonna be one at a time. Whereas right now there's two of them. This up here, that up and around there. Alright, there we go. Now we got them out. I'm gonna put this back up on there. Alright guys, let me get y'all here now. I go ahead and I got them out here now. And like I said, the only thing holding the two together is just up there. They got them two little zip tie clamps. If I can get them there off of there, I'll just put them back on there. If not, I'll just zip tie them back together. Over this way. Because I gotta have to see exactly which one goes on what side there. So that just have to. But yeah, this is just a big zip tie that slides through there. So we go to put them back together. We'll put that right in the middle there. Here's my new Allison filter that I got for it. That's a Fleet Guard, which that's a good filter. I ain't knocking it. It's just I'm just gonna put the Allison back on it because I was already over there. If anybody needs to know the part number on this right here, it's kind of weird because they sent this as a Ford. They sent this Ford, I guess Ford and all of them. I guess they kind of used them all together. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's the Ford part number for. This is an international truck, so there's that there, and then here's the other part number. I don't know if it'll get. I don't know if it can get y'all anything on this in here or not. There's Badger. Don't really see on there what the part number is on that one there, but they had to wind up overnight me that one there because the other one that I was waiting on, I was like, man, where's this damn thing at? And I kept waiting and waiting and waiting, and they finally got it for me. Just cut. That cut off of there. That one cut off of there. Okay. Alrighty guys, so I know that the way I got them sitting here right now is exactly the way that they go on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I get let's see here, and they could be almost exactly the same. I don't know. I just know that there is definitely two different part numbers. Okay, so I know that one's this one. Well, now see, this one's bent here. I wonder why that is. I wonder why this one's bent. This one here, it's bent right here. Now both other ones are both straight coming out of there. So this one coming around. I know the more bent one, the more bent one. Oh, sorry guys, I got y'all fucking looking in the back of my truck here. So I know that the more, hang on, let me shoot like this. So I know that the more bent one here, that one there was. That one there was the other one. So the way it looks like to me, this in here is going to go the closer one, and that other one there, the other one there should be the one. It's kind of weird. Well, yeah, that's right. This one's going to go. This one's going to go on the back. This one's going to go on the front. So we'll put this other one here. We'll put this one here. We'll go ahead and put it on there first. Because of the way that it goes in, make sure this stays up there and there just like that. We'll go ahead now and we'll get up back underneath here and sit y'all guys right down here. Sure that all stays in there. Let me get that fucking cap. Alright guys, well I got the new filter. Here. I did go ahead and get the lines tight, so the lines are good to go on that. I went ahead and put a little training fluid in this little filter here. So we got that done. Alright, so there we go now. There's that. I gotta take these back up here now. And I gotta tighten them up there up. I'm gonna go ahead and be draining the transmission fluid out of it. They said it should be good and clean, because like I said, I just put it in there the other day. Ain't no way it's old. Let that drain into there. Come back up over here and I'll go ahead and tighten these ones here up, because I didn't put them on there. They just got to be tightened up. That one. Okay, so then we got those done. Slide them little plugs out of there. I don't know why this other line they gave me is different, but it's got a bend in it there, and I don't know why that is. Get this tightened up now. Okay, I'll get that zip tie thing, put that zip tie piece, I'll get it and I'll put it right here. And we should be good to go on that. Make sure I didn't put them. Trying to make sure I didn't put them on backwards or anything, or make sure I put one wrong one on the other one. So, all right. So now I'm gonna take and now once I finish letting that there drain, we'll go ahead and take the oil pan, transmission pan off of it. Okay, guys, I'm finished. We'll take this back here off again. lot easier this time than it was last time. Damn pan was all beat up. When I get back to the shop later on, guys, I'll show y'all what I was talking about. As far as the transmission pan. I done already torqued these down once. Alright guys, here, let me get you back over here now. Maybe y'all can see a little bit. It's blinding y'all. Sorry, I didn't know that the camera fell off. The filter, it done fell off. The filter, it just fell off in there. And that's what I was telling y'all before. It's the only thing I didn't really like is because that damn filter. Ow. Like I was saying, on that other filter, the thing just sits up in there. But it shouldn't just fall out of there. It should stay right up in there. Just like that right there. I'd already done put a new gasket on there already. Okay, now I got them all started. Go ahead and just, well, I got them two there started. I'm gonna go ahead and put the rest of them on here now. Out of the way. That's another reason I like laying this mat down. Is because when I lay the mat down, I can, if any oil or anything drops down, it just falls on my mat and I'll wipe it off. I understand this is how all that. Well, I mean, I guess with that much transmission fluid sitting up in there, I guess it does. But I don't understand how all that transmission fluid is. How all that transmission fluid, it just drips down, and it's like hell. The truck's been sitting there for 3 days. Well, not 3 days. Friday. Today's Sunday. So it's been sitting here since Friday about 10 o'clock. 12 o'clock. He said they got done with it. Okay. We'll just snug it up with this. And then I'll get the torque ratchet on it. Nope, too much. Okay. All right, guys, let me get these torqued down, and once I get these torqued down, I'll start putting the transmission fluid in there and see if we can get it fired up and just make sure there ain't nothing that's going to be leaking. I'm going to go ahead and change this water and fuel here. As he said, he drained it, and he said it was just plumb full of water, so he wanted me to go ahead and change it. So I'm going to get that there. I don't know why, but there's supposed to be a plug in here, and this one's missing. No, it ain't that one. Grease. I'll have to wind up tracking that one down. There should be one in there. Like I said, there's a pigtail into this one. That one goes in the bottom. It definitely had one in there. It got ripped out of there or something. Huh. Let me try to look around here and see if it's down in here somewhere. I'm sure it's hanging here somewhere. I know it's not this one because you can see that one there, so I said that one goes in the bottom. Because like I said, I just took that one off. Okay guys, I'm up underneath here now, and I had to get these wires here. And the guy over there at fucking Alltech tried to tell me that these wires here wasn't for the for the PTO to make it high idle up and high idle down. He's like, oh, there ain't no thing before. He's like, then go to something else. So I got to hang my wires here because it ripped them plumb out. Like I said, I called to order the parts up there, and he said he didn't know what parts were for what, and this and that. And I told him exactly what I needed. So what I really needed was one of these valve pieces here is really kind of what I needed, but I'll be able to splice it in there and I'll get it to work. But sometimes you just can't really listen to what what them fucking guys over at Parts Guys tell you, because they don't know nothing. All they know is parts. So I'll take and get this here figured out. I'm gonna wire all that stuff back there up and then fix it the right way. I don't have all the parts, but I do have stuff on my truck to fix it. And once I get that there fixed, we'll be able to bump it up and down. I'm gonna shut the truck off here now. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna go ahead and show you what we got going on here now. I got it all tidied up here, and I went ahead and, like I said, I fixed this piece up here in the front, up here at the top where both them wires there, and I put them back in this little loom here, zip tied it here, zip tied it here, zip tied it here, and then I zip tied this piece here up to where it's not hanging down there no more, to where they could hit it again. And like I said, I just tried it when I try to do electrical work. Like I said, I try to do it as best I can. I try to make everything look, you know, factory or better than factory. So all this stuff here is wrapped up good. Transmission paint, I'm gonna wipe that off a little bit. It's just where where I put it up there together, but it's not leaking. All the lines look good, they're not leaking. And the PTO, it kicks on high and low idle now, so that's good there. We'll I guess now pretty much consider this job here done. I'll leave all that stuff laying there. One thing I got to do is get some hydraulic oil. I thought I had some on my damn truck, and I was going to put some on there this morning, and I just forgot to. And I went ahead and, like I said, got the new fuel filter. I searched everywhere for this little piece that goes up in here for the fuel filter, but I can't find that thing nowhere. I thought it might have been this one, but no, it's not that one there, because that's got a different end on it. But like I said, I searched this whole damn truck over and never could find it. But everything else turned out really good. All the new lines got on there good. Got them up there. They're not leaking none. And we'll just go ahead and, like I said, I'm gonna check it all over. But like I said, I gotta get some hydraulic oil. But other than that, there, guys, this is another job well done. Sorry I didn't get to show y'all me putting that bar on there the other night, but it was late when I done that. But other than that, there, thanks again for watching my videos, and please like and subscribe.